All right, we have Scottie Scheffler here, 3 under 67. Scottie, can you talk us through that final round?
Yeah, I mean, got off to a really good start. Hit a lot of good shots out there. I drove it well, hit it good. I putted pretty good too. I played well today. I just, was one shot short. This week I hit some of the worst shots I've hit in my career, and I've hit some of the best ones. So it was kind of a roller coaster week, and to be at the end was definitely a lot of fun. Unfortunately, just came up one shot short.
Yeah, one shot short is a disappointment, but are there any positive takeaways from this week?
Yeah, I mean, my game's still in a good spot. Gave myself a chance to win the U.S. Open. Performed really well today under a lot of pressure. I made some key putts there in the beginning to kind of get today going, and then, I just played some quality golf. It just so happened that the putts were going around the edge instead of in, and that's kind of what it felt like was happening most of the week. I was hitting a lot of good putts, and they just weren't falling. And a few breaks here or there, I would be the one holding the trophy. But tip of the cap to Fitzy. He's been playing some really good golf, and definitely deserves to win this event. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I feel like he's made some extreme improvements off the tee in a matter of months. I played with him in Austin this year, and he was not hitting it nearly as far as he is now. I don't know what he was doing, but maybe he was on the Bryson program or something. But he's hitting the ball really well, and he's been knocking on the door for a long time. So he definitely deserves this win.
Go ahead, Rex.
You spent some time around Will. After going through this as many times as he has, the near misses, how does he process that? He seems to feed on it and get stronger almost.
Will's a really talented player. He's strong mentally. And I think that's why you see him perform well in these moments. And, it just happened these last two majors. He's just been up against great champions, and Fitzy and Justin Thomas. And so it's just one of those deals where you just keep knocking on the door, keep putting yourself in position, and he'll come through. And I'm sure he'll win a few of these when it's all said and done. And, I was watching the putt on 18. When it was 2 feet out, I was like, oh, yeah, that one's in. And then for some reason it went off to the left. And it's just one of those deals. You got to get the breaks, and but Will's, he's tough mentally, and he'll bounce back from this.
Stay over to you right there.
Hey, Scottie, just how do you feel you did today, just mentally and emotionally being in a position, leading a major? I know you talked a little bit at the Masters about what that was like for you, and how did it feel today, kind of being back in a similar spot?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't know if I ever got the solo lead today, but I put myself in a position where I was coming from behind, and I got off to a hot start, and I knew I was going to be right there. And I played really good golf. I hit a ton of quality shots. I look at those bogeys on 10 and 11 and really didn't hit a bad shot. The one on 10 I thought was going to be in the fairway. The wind just didn't hit it, and then it ended up on a downslope there in the rough, and just was in a position where it was really hard to get on the green. Hit a fantastic shot. Goes over. Another couple good shots, and I walk away with 5. And then on number 11, I hit a good shot again. I hit a nice little low, soft, wedge shot in there, and ended up in a position where it was a really hard par. And after that, I just kept trying to keep plugging along, hit good shots, and the putts were kind of going around the hole instead of in today. And but it was definitely, it was a fun ride for sure.
What does it mean?
Good.
What does it mean just to you and Will, two guys from Dallas, being in this position this weekend, both being where you were? Just how fun is that, I guess, for the two of you being from the same area, essentially?
Yeah, a ton of fun. We were competing against each other in moments like this when we were 8, playing 9-hole tournaments. And so to come here and be able to do it 72 holes at the U.S. Open is pretty special, and I hope to do it many more times. But once again, just tip of the cap to Fitzy. He has been playing some good golf, and definitely deserves to win this one.
Stay far right with Michael.
Thank you. I know you're the Masters champion, and that's great, but there must be nothing like trying to win your National Open. And I'm just wondering if you can maybe articulate what that is actually like to be in the thick of it.
I'll try. I just say it's really a lot of fun. The crowds were crazy this week. They were really, really going nuts, and it was a ton of fun. Definitely to have their support was really enjoyable, and it's just really special to kind of have the crowd behind you, and to make big putts and to hit important shots. And I enjoyed today a lot. Unfortunately, it just was one shot short, but it was really special being able to compete for this tournament.
It's all intense, but is this a little bit more intense, a U.S. Open?
Yeah. The environment out there was definitely intense. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of screaming, and it was a lot of fun to be a part of.
Thank you.
Come over here to Brantley. Okay. Yeah, Sports Illustrated for Kids here.
Are you leaving here today with any woulda, shoulda, couldas, or just the no regrets mentality?
Well, I can't control what's in the past, but I'm definitely going to try and learn from what's happened. And, today was one of those days where I was coming from behind, and I put myself in a position to win the tournament. And I played good golf. It just wasn't good enough. There's definitely a few things I could have done differently, but I'm not going to, waste a bunch of time thinking about it. I'm going to, recover from this and just move on and learn what I can, and, hopefully be better from here.
All right, 2 more quick questions, Brantley.
What's your takeaway from the Country Club as a U.S. Open venue?
I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, really don't know what else to say. It was a good setup.
What'd you like
Nothing,
about
nothing unfair, nothing crazy. It was just a good test. Like, especially a day like today where the wind actually calmed down a little bit. When you're hitting quality shots, you're going to get rewarded for them. And then the last 3 days with the winds that we played in, coming out of our wave, it was really difficult, and we just kind of grinded it out. It was a ton of fun. It's enjoyable to be able to battle against this golf course.
Final question, Brendan.
I apologize if you were asked this already, but it felt like in that final group, the energy and the noise was just kind of building and building as they went through that back nine. And to be in front of that, I wonder, do you feel it? Is it hard to kind of play with that, a lot of that behind you, like not knowing what's going on?
Not really. I kind of just had to keep plucking along, just do what I was. I can only control what I'm doing out there, and so I was just trying to do the best I could. And I put myself in some good positions there on the back nine, and just wasn't able to convert. But the energy out there was really cool for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scottie.
All right, thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.